Hello YouTube, this is Ratkanos coming right at you with a new channel. This channel will now be exclusively for weekly recaps, sort of vlogs, let's plays and whatever whatnot. But as always, this is the weekly recap for this week from November 11th through November 15th. Let's go! Starting with Wednesdays, we actually had a special day. We started off with 2 new games, which is both Dark Souls and Fallout 4. Dark Souls is gonna be meant to play in the co-op mode with a friend of mine, as much as we can. We had a lot of problems because we died a lot. We got to around the part that we had the dragon with the bridge, we crossed there, and after that we died so much. At one point we just quit. After he left, I went on with the stream with some more Fallout 4 after I did a few little things in Dark Souls. Repairs did standard things, you know, make a character, try to get the hang of the game. And also we named our character Boobies, just for the fun of it, because apparently the robot can pronounce a bunch of names, which is awesome. We did rename the character back to Joey, because that's my actual name for those that don't know, and we pretty much moved on from there. So after getting out of the Vault 111, we just run around a few places, we find dog meat, and after that we find the Minuteman place, we gotta save him and all, and we find this armor, which I was like, hey, this is the armor of Iron Man. But yeah, we pretty much helped the Minuteman, and we actually joined up with the Minuteman. After that, we did a couple of side quests, and at little point, we got beat up by so much goals, I was like, you know what, let's call it a day. We need a new backup strat, and we're gonna call on tomorrow. After yesterday's problem with the goals, we finally reached the factory. We did clear that up completely and killed every single last of those raiders, which was such a good feeling. After that, we went back to Sanctuary, our main base, and we pretty much cleared up all the trees, all the broken houses that we could destroy, and we actually made a 3-story house. At least so far you can call it a house. I don't think it's really a good house, but hey, I did learn a bit of the basics of building, so that was pretty good. We did go to find Diamond City afterwards, because I was like, okay, I need to find a way to heal myself. I was like, Diamond City has to have a doctor because it was filled up with the rats. Finally got that healed up. I pretty much was like looking around the area in Diamond City, looking for some loot and whatever whatnot. We did meet Piper, our new companion, and yeah, we pretty much helped a couple of settlements to clear those up, and that's pretty much what we did the entire stream. As for Friday, starting off with some work on Sanctuary, because I noticed people are not quite extraordinarily happy as they should be. So I did that, fixed up the defenses, get the beds, get the food, whatever, whatnot. After that, I went just for a bit of exploring. I actually wound up founding the Atomics Gallery, which I found a bowling hall. I was like, I want to do this, and you have to pay $5,000. I was like, okay, fuck this. Anyways, after that, I just went for more exploring, and I did a couple of side quests. Actually ending up on the Freedom Trail, beating this optional boss in a very, very cheesy way, which was a lot of fun. We got this amazing fist weapon, and it's so strong. After that, we actually bumped into Vault 114 by accident, and we found Nick Valentine. After that, we explored some nearby buildings. We found his legendary ghoul in another side quest as well for the Silver Shroud, I believe. And yeah, pretty much just started up some other side quests, and that's where we pretty much ended off on the Fridays. After last week's Donkey Kong Country, I figured, hey, let's do some more adventuring, and we did Super Mario 64. So far, I'm up to 50 stars, and my goal is to reach 120, so that should be a fun blast. The only downside is that my microphone cut out during the stream, so I was forced to switch to another microphone. But that aside, we had a good day after Sundays. As for the Sundays, we moved on to Fallout 4 again, and we started off with finding actually a version of Space Invaders, but in style of Fallout, which is great and awesome to see. After that, we did some more side quests, like helping Travis in a fake bar fight, which was set up by Vadim, who later got kidnapped by the guys he hired to do a fake bar fight. And Travis helps us and whatever whatnot. After that, we find out what happens to Earl because he got cut up by some doctor and killed and whatever whatnot. Actually, after that, with the help of Nick Valentine, we find some more clues towards our son that we've been searching for since the beginning of the game. And we found out the guy's name is Kellogg, who kidnapped him. After a long trail of the dog finding him, we find Kellogg, we murder him, and we find out that our son has been taken by the Institute. The last thing we did in the stream is getting the former headquarters back of the Minuteman, which was called the Castle. It was a lot of fun. We had another legendary Mirrorlook and the Mirrorlook Queen. And that's where we ended up on this stream. As always, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this week's weekly recap. If you like this, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Would you want to see more or like to see more, feel free to hit up that subscribe button. If you'd like to see me live sometimes, I suggest you hit up that Twitch button and then follow my channel to get a notification when I go live. And if you want to see any of my past broadcasts, I suggest you check out my stream archive channel, which should be linked down below. And as always, this is Ratkanos, and I'm out. I'll see you guys on the next recap.